This is the first DC policy event where I've seen the issue of privacy and security and identity and anti-money laundering addressed really head on.
The DC Privacy Summit was engaging, it was impactful, it was thought-provoking, and it was high value. There are a lot of crypto conferences where it's the same conversation over and over and over. This was a more diverse audience. You had technologists, you had legal, you had policy, you had entrepreneurs all in the same room.
It's really valuable to be in this room with so many experts and to hear about exactly what the boundaries of the possible are. This is a crypto event that has the most substance because policymakers need to make sure that tomorrow's technology is the best version that it could be.
The conversations that have been missing in this space are with the highest level policymakers and regulators. And that is where the DC Privacy Summit is making a very special contribution today.
There were people from Department of Justice, from the White House National Security Council. What we're talking about is ways that any individual can be empowered to control what information and data they disclose for themselves.
You might think that the policymakers and technologists are at odds, but actually I think there is so much in common that just need to be understood. Project Glitch has been a fantastic partner in that regard, in that they're very experienced journalists who are here to tell a story through the content.
They're truly thoughtful, technically proficient, and engaged journalists.
It's crucial we get technologists and policymakers in the same room, or else they won't understand each other and they'll end up fighting. People will go to jail. Policies will be made that are incorrect or bad or anti-innovation.
It's like a brick wall we're just like speeding towards. And if we're not careful, we'll wind up with some huge disaster.
If conversations like this don't happen, I think we will continue to have these two parallel tracks with no intersection and continued misunderstandings. Having these conversations will move everything forward collectively.
If you are a developer and innovator, you need to be here. If you're a policymaker, you need to be here. This is where the bridges are being created and built and crossed.